Okay, it's as easy as that. I didn't have to change the guts inside, which is the baluster, get the balusters out. These lights, they use the balusters. I thought there were some of them would have to be converted, but yeah, that's what the light is a T8 300, what's that? No, 3600 luminous, T8, and these are 6 foot. Yeah, so yeah, will help a lot. There's not much to it. If you're not an expert electrician, you can do this on your own. Don't need. Yeah. But I have converted some of them, which uses only one end of the. Uses one end of the LED, which is. And this one I think will be on this end. You're using one end there. You get the balusters out, just have one end, and that's it. That's what it is to it. But if you guys thinking of changing your fluorescent lights to LEDs, which is nowadays it's very hard to find fluorescent lights. I wanted to get fluorescent lights, but they didn't have. Yeah. I think they stopped doing fluorescent. So for some people, you'll be very go from to change the whole fitting. You don't need to. You don't need to change the whole fitting. You get a LED strip with a starter. As you can see, I had to use the LED starter, as I showed. Go back at the beginning of the live and you'll see that. Yeah. So this is what I took out. This is for fluorescent, and you use the one for LED. Okay, so it's not a big deal. It's easy. As you can see, how long did it take me? How long are we here? 20 minutes. I changed all 3 of them. So I know I got a little bit of experience with electrics. Yeah, but any person with no experience, within half an hour, you should have done this. You could have do this. This one is the full thing. Yeah, but it's much cheaper. It's much cheaper to buy the tube, LED tube, than buying the whole thing. Okay, because these ones, they have been here for a while. Quite a few years now. I think 2-3 years now. And they last long, but as soon as they go, you have to change the whole thing, which is more expensive compared to those. I still got the fittings, and I just need to buy the bulbs. I thought I was going to buy the one which I would have to convert. Yeah, I would show you you guys how to convert them. It's easy. It's just illuminate one end, connect the other end, and you're done. But if you want to know how to do that, there's a lot of videos on YouTube showing you how to do it. For this, I am not expert of, well, you know, how do you say, explanatory video about this. Maybe I'll post a link of one guy who done this as well. Yeah, maybe that guy explains more, because some people like to talk too much. I talk, but what I wanted to tell you is, what I wanted to do for you is already done. So anyway, yeah. José Gonçalves, olá. Boa noite. A pica-pila. Okay, enfim. Mas é isso aí, pessoal. É muito simples para fazer. É só tirar uma por a outra. Eu comprei aqui no SCREWFIX. É a loja que eu compro material para essas coisas aqui, assim, ó. Aquela ali estava queimada, olha agora. Pum. Tá boa. Agora, por quantos anos é que vai durar? Vamos ver. Vamos ver. Porque estas aqui já estão aqui e eu tenho a impressão que já estão aqui há 3 anos. Estas aqui. Tenho a impressão que já estão há 3 anos aí. These ones are about 3 years they are in there already. Yeah. And I've been happy with them, and now see I can see more clear. I can see more clear in there. So I got some light fittings. There in my woodwork bench, I need to put some lights over there. But I think these two here, I'm going to separate them into a separate switch. When I'm not using that side, I can switch them off. And only these 3 here, there's another one there, I think I'll switch them off too. There's only these 3 here while I'm working quite a lot in here. And then I'll switch them on. I'm going to divide it. When I do that, if you guys want to see how I do it, stick around and then you can have a look. I can just come here. Okay, I done this installation myself, these lights. I can just come here, separate one of them cables and put a switch. Maybe a switch about here. I can reach that. Switch them on, switch them off. Maybe I'll do that, but in another video. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that during the day as well. And that one, I'll separate that one from these ones. See that one over there? Yeah. I'll separate that one. That one is only 2 foot. That's only 2 foot there. Look how much light I got there for 2 foot. Lot of light. But it doesn't need to stay on when I'm not doing nothing over there. And for those of you who are curious which light I was using, is that one there. Still hot. These lights are heat up quite a lot. That's what that is. That's 400 watts. Yeah, that can put up a lot of light. Can blind you up. Can't look into them. Yeah, they're too powerful. So they illuminate the whole workshop while I was doing the work. Even going there and come back. Yeah, that's very powerful. And yeah, same like those over there. Same like those. But those there I use once in a while. Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Hope you guys like it. And I'll catch you in another one. Or you want to stick around and we can start work on this. Yeah, I wish you would zoom out, but he's not doing it. So I had to pull you out so you can see it. There we go. Maybe you can work. You want me to? I want to do some work to that. Do you want to stick around, or you just? Because then the title of the stream will be different. Anyway, but it's all done. It's all done. I haven't used my thing I made yesterday because I'm not ready to use them yet. Anyway, what do you guys reckon? You want to see me working on that thing? I want to strip them down. I'll have to bring them over here and strip them down. Yeah. I use an extension lead, which uses this power. I use this for outdoors. Go more than 1,000 feet of extension leads. Right. Well, I got a lot of view in here, but yeah. Would have to pull this guy out and bring that thing over here. Yeah, now we're bright. We're perfectly bright now. You can see exactly what we're doing. Not much brighter than the fluorescent lights, but they're much better. I can tell you. Yeah. Okay, let's get these balls off there. I don't know. What do you guys think? You want me to? Should we start work on that guy? Also, I want to find out if I can still save that welder. But now I can take that home and inspect him at home. Open it up. Yeah. I grind a lot of things, a lot of metal swerve went into it. And then, puck. Yeah. That's what happened with it. And I got a little one. Got that one. He's a baby. If that one is smaller, that one there is half. This one is half. And there's a lot of power too. Look. Imagine years ago, donkeys years ago, you would need 2 men. There we go. That's simply half. You put it across there, look. How small that thing became. Jeez. When that came, I thought this is way too small. But that was very good. I did the wrong thing to that. Don't know. 79 pounds. He paid that 3 or 4 times over. And now look at this one. Anyway, but I'm not gonna do this one what I did to that one. When I'm doing grinding, make sure this thing is covered or is put away. This is not advertising video, guys, but yeah, it's good you guys know if you want to buy a welding machine, you want to practice, you're a new guy, you want to start, this is perfect. And it's cheap too. I'll tell you. That one there, that 44 pounds. 44 pounds. For some people, it's like 2 hours work. You have a welding machine right there. There you go. 44 smackers. That's unbelievable. That 1 day's work you would pay for that. 79 pounds, that one. I like it too much. If I would convert them across, you would just gouge metal. This is a metal. Little bit. This is 3 times heavier than that one. But anyway, right. Yeah. Do you want to see me doing something on that, or shall we go home? Clutter everywhere, work everywhere. And I need to tidy up the workshop. Maybe one day not now. Maybe tomorrow's supposed to be my day off. I'm gonna work tomorrow. But maybe in the next Sunday, we'll do just a tidy up in the workshop. Nothing else, just tidy up, put things away, you know, give a tidy up. Because I got things to bring here. Yeah, we got some things to bring here. Even that bench, I don't know. Maybe bring a 1-inch metal plate and put on top of that bench. Or make a new one. Or buy a new one. Or if you know someone wants to help the channel and send us a welding bench, that would be nice. That would be nice. Yeah. And I got this guy here. Have to get back on that guy. Need to put the winter is here. Need to put the cage. Yeah. Need to put the cage in here. So many things. But I prioritize what's first. That thing is first. Because I got a battery in here and I don't like the battery to get wet. So if I have the cage, I can just close the battery. Yeah. Yeah, that needs to be done. I got a metal for the cage there already. Need to put it up and then make a sheet of metal. Cover up until the side, make just a window here for reverse it. And get the battery on the enclosure. But I still have to get that scooter going. I will bring the scooter here and start dismantling. There we go. He's out of the way for right now. So, oh, I forgot to bring the keys for the scooter. Oh. That's no good, is it? The keys for the scooter is at home. And I need to make a, yeah, I suppose we could do that. Need to make the trolley. Yeah, I posted a short, but I never got to make the trolley. So there's the wheels, and there is the frame. And that's the frame I'm gonna use. I found this on the street. But Too wobbly. I don't like it. Too wobbly. I don't know. I want to be able. I might as well test now. Hang on. We're going to get this board out of the way. There we go. Okay, right. I got boxes. I want to test if they can fit in there. Alright, let's get one. Okay, can that fit? No, almost. Almost would fit. What I would do with them, when I do electrics, or take the electrics out, I got them in these kind of boxes already. Just fit them in there, so yeah. They don't fit there. I could fit two. And then have a little space for my electric toolbox. There we go. That's my electric toolbox. Maybe cut it in the middle. I wish this would be like 1 inch wider. That would do me. Maybe I can cut it and make them wide. Put a spacer right in there. Doesn't need to be that long. So there. Let's start putting some plan into action. I need them to go around. Even to carry things. Those wheels, they can carry a little bit of weight to them. And then I can hook this behind that scooter. Yeah, that'll be a good idea. Lower that seat down, it's too high. I want to take that thing in bits. That's going to be cut. Cut here and then add a little piece of metal in the middle. Can shrink this back a little, take a little piece of that, 1 inch or 2 inch from there, and put them on these sides. I think that'll be a good idea. I think it would be a good idea. And I think we'll go with it. I think I'll go with it. Yeah. Whether or not so them boxes can fit in there. Because then I can even put another 1 or 2 on top of that, or 3 on top of that. I got lots of them. It'd be nice if I could have an angle iron. I'm out. I'm out of angle irons. I used everything I had. We're gonna make this work one way or another. I can have that angle here. There's a square box tubing. And I want to use this. I found this. If you guys don't know what this is, some of you be watching know what this is, but some of you are not. This is a drainage cover for telecoms. This must have fallen off some lorry in a roundabout. I picked them up. Telecom companies, they're the ones who use this stuff. And then there'll be like maybe 2-piece or 3-piece. I think it's 2-piece. One piece of block goes in there and another one goes here. There's a lot of stuff who fall from the lorries in the roundabout. This fall from there. I think this is going to be too weak for what I want to use. It's wobbling too much. I want something steady. Because in the middle it can be empty. Just put one strip of metal from there to here and the rest can be empty because that box is over here. Just something under there in the middle, just to support that, right in the middle, and that'll be it. That would be it. Let's see if I can put two boxes in there. Alright. Let's find a pen and then mark it. Maybe I can stiffen it up. I don't know. One second. Pen. I got trolleys, but they're too small. I want slightly bigger because I want to be able to carry the tools around. Tools, materials. Yeah, that's not a good idea. That just fall on the floor. It's not good to drop them on the floor. They'll stop working. Drop them on the floor, they'll stop working. Oh. There you are. Yeah. Right there. And yep. I can widen them up. Ah. Yeah, I can make them wider. Be nice, a nice flat piece of bar underneath. Widen them up. Yeah. Then you start chop this thing in pieces, then they are no good. have to think. I want them wider, but at the same time I don't want to ruin it. Very easy to ruin. Unless I got a metal press, got two, yeah, I could press something, cut them in the middle and then weld something just to make them wider, that's it. Don't need to touch the other sides. I think that's the plan. See these corners, they're very sharp. They left sharp things in there. Ah, it's like a needle. Need to grind that down. I hate sharp corners. Normally it's good to grind them up. Weld on the inside. These not welded on the inside, not even there. Because once this is in the ground, this doesn't need to move anymore. So they don't need no more welded than what they got here. So for what I'm going to use, I have to weld in there, weld in this corner, and this is galvanized on top of that. So, what do you guys think of the idea? Stupid? Oh, good. I need this. I need this. Yes. You see that? The same weight of the scooter. And use those wheels. Alright guys. This is not going to be the video for it. Come back in a minute. I'm going to end this live stream. We're going to give the proper title for that. Okay? We're going to make all this work together with the scooter. I have to make a what do you call a head spin at the back of the scooter. So I can receive the steering for that. These 4 wheels. They're solid rubber wheels, they're soft. Yeah. We'll combine all of that and make a trolley for the scooter. Guys, I'm gonna end it now. I have to go someplace I cannot send nobody. And then we'll come here and then maybe I'll start working on this. What do you reckon? I need this trolley ASAP. It should have been done already. Should have been done already, but yeah. We're busy. Okay? Alright, so see you soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you maybe in I'm gonna go home and get the keys for the scooter. Okay? And then because I need to study some things there, even if I can make that scooter go maybe another 5 or 10 miles faster. I think it just like goes like maybe 10 miles an hour, something like that. We'll measure after. Maybe I'll download the app, the speedometer app, and then we can test how fast that goes. Yeah. Yeah. Once I finish with it, if I can manipulate, if there is any speed limit on it, maybe if I can turn them up a little bit, or maybe change the back wheels, because the motors are at the back, and you know, the bigger the wheel, if you go, you know, speeds between wheels and things like that, a bigger wheel, you would definitely make this thing go fast. So If I can tweak the wheels, maybe I will. If I don't, then yeah. And if I can go faster, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. Alright, anyway. So, thanks for watching. I'll catch you soon. Alright, cheerio. Francisco. Olá. É isso aí, vamos ver se a gente consegue adaptar um carrinho aí para a escuta. Por aí uma carroçazinha. Vamos ver o que é que vai dar aí. Para quem fala português, ou português do Brasil, eu sou português madeirense. Tenho muitas ideias. Pena que não há dinheiro para investir, mas a gente com ferro velhas me constrói muita coisa. Máquina de solda, máquinas para cortar ferro. E agora aí a nossa prensa. I have to do some things to it. I think I might remove that top because this is bending sideways. Yeah, not supposed to do that because the weight is transferred in an angle that way. The weight should have been transferred straight down, and it's not. Yeah. For those of you who saw the building of this, I might get a bigger one like that, and then just weld them right on top of that. Yeah. Where is it? What's the matter? Come walk it. Everything is placed in this workshop because we need to all right then. Really? Things are falling from the bench. Oh, shit on. No. Right now, between here and there, oh, you can put from the outside to the outside. In the middle, it's like almost 2 millimeters wider, just in the middle, where the pins are, maybe this area here. It's 2 millimeters wider than the bottom and the top, because it pulled the forces outwards. Yep. That's what it is. And we're gonna use that to bend some metal, maybe for that. Let's see how it goes. Anyway. Okay. Right guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Maybe very soon. Alright. Cheerio. We'll give a different type for that. Meantime it's only LEDs. Working perfect, no issues, no blinking, nothing, so very good. Yep. Okay, so it's just to tell you there's nothing much to do it, so I'm just gonna download this and I'm gonna edit into a normal video and maybe get things up close so you can see how easy it is for you to change the from fluorescent to LEDs, and then you can save on your bill. Okay? Yep. Alright. So thanks for watching. Catch you in the next time.